They're happy in Boston Garden. The Celtics have an 11-point lead after 3 periods, and if they hold on, they lead 3 games to 2. But I got to ask you, Tom, not about this game right now, but about game number 4, when the Lakers, for the second time in the series, threw away a game they presumably had. Do you think that might have had a real depressing effect on them coming into this ball game and in this game?
What I think really happened, Dick, was that the Celtics found a way to beat the Lakers, how to open them up, get the ball inside. If the Lakers could have won that game, certainly coming in here would have been a lot easier. But the Celtics really, that fourth game, the key thing was they found a way to beat the Lakers.
But the Lakers are by no means out of this game. 11 points is something they have made up in a flash, and Quinn Buckner fouls Byron Scott, the first foul of this fourth period. There's the fast break story. Normally it's been heavily in LA's favor, not tonight.
That's a surprise. You know, when Pat Riley orders something from these guys, they usually respond.
And Michael Cooper responds with a 3-point play. So a foul on Buckner, Cooper's 3-pointer, and all of a sudden it's an 8-point game, and Cooper has his second 3-pointer of the ball game. So the Lakers come out strong here in the fourth period. Maxwell going in, and the basket's going to count. Foul.
Maxwell being harassed by Jamal Wilkes takes it strong as Wilkes try to reach in from behind. They give Maxwell the hoop. What they're trying to do, the Laker defense, is get out there and stop that ball swinging around on the perimeter a little bit. And Wilkes felt he had the advantage on Maxwell that time, but didn't work.
Maxwell is 9 for 9 from the free throw line following the foul by Wilkes. And once again an 11-point lead. Wilkes guarded by McHale, who's playing with 5 personal fouls. Into Worthy. Worthy, quick move, basket good, and a foul. So James Worthy, with quickness people haven't seen maybe ever for a power forward in this league, now has 20 points.
When he gets that ball in the low post, turns around and faces the basket, you want to call home to mother. I'll tell you, help Ma.
Parrish 4 personal fouls. So McHale has 5 and Parrish 4 for the Celtics. But Worthy fails in a chance for the 3-point play. So the Celtics have the ball in a 9-point lead. McHale, too many steps. It's been hot and humid from the start. Minute gone by, fourth period. Kareem doubled. Scott for 3. McHale the rebound. Buckner pushing it up. He's got Parrish and Ames. Here's Parrish. Fake on Worthy. Block on Kareem. Into the hands of Ames. Here's Parrish. And Robert Parrish arcs it over the big frame of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 11-point lead for the Celtics. Larry Bird is off the bench to come back for Boston. Cooper looking inside. Abdul-Jabbar. Good defense inside. Maxwell clears it out to Ames. They can open up their biggest lead of the ball game, Boston.
Jabbar was very tired and late getting back on that one. Danny Ainge didn't take advantage of it.
Maxwell with McHale setting a pick. Fighting through it is Wilkes. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Parrish keeps it alive. Kareem knocks it away. And they say it's Los Angeles ball. And coming back in the ball game for the Celtics will be Larry Bird and Dennis Johnson, with an 11-point lead. And maybe Casey Jones is hoping the Celtics can really open it up. We'll be back. Temperature, it's hot outside, hotter inside. And the question, Tom, as the Celtics are saluted by this packed house, if the Lakers have the Greyhounds and the Celtics have the bigger beef up front, how come the Lakers seem to be more tired in this running game than Boston, and the Celtics have more fast break points?
I think they're more used to the humidity around here than perhaps the Lakers are. That's a big factor. Sometimes it's not the heat. You know, when it gets hot in Phoenix, it's not the same 94 out here.
The Celtics are shooting 51%, the Lakers 44. McAdoo finds an opening. and scores inside. McAdoo has 15 points. Worthy with 20 leads the Lakers. Larry Bird has 27 for Boston.
A little outside. They're going to press 1-3-1 trap. Try to take Boston out of their offense. Catch them unawares.
Bird loses it to Michael Cooper. 3-on-3. Celtics are back on defense. Magic Johnson going in against Bird, and McAdoo tips it in. So Bob McAdoo has hit 2 big baskets for the Lakers, and they're down to 7-point deficit. 3 minutes gone by here in the 4th period. Bird. He didn't have that outside shot in the first 3.5 games of the series.
Well, the strategy had him going inside to play off the boards more. They needed his outside shooting, and Cooper's not playing him anymore.
8 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. James Worthy. Worthy and McAdoo have to be keeping the Lakers close with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as he saw him on the bench. Harris. Turnaround. The Lakers and Celtics are matching baskets right now. Boston's lead is 9. Lakers staying close enough. But I think the running game is dissolved, at least from LA's standpoint.
They're not running. They're going to their main man now, James Worthy.
He missed that shot. Danny Ainge, who has come in place of Scott Wedman, tried to force the pass. Worthy knocks it back to Cooper, who loses his footing. And here come the Celtics. Ainge. Turnovers at either end. Dennis Johnson had the shot. Decided to go in instead. Harris the rebound. McHale tips it in. And the basket counts. And the Celtics are up by 11, just as they were after the 3rd period. And now we have 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 4th period of Game 5. Magic Johnson misses. And a foul against the Lakers. And this place is rocking. Jamal Wilkes commits the foul.
Here is a real tough shot by Parrish, but watch McHale. The ball was off the rim, coming off. Good tip.
Larry Bird gets a hand. He scored 29 points, goes out of the ball game. Maxwell replaces him. The basket counts, and a foul. The scene tells the story. Dennis Johnson with 21 points. Now 22. Michael Cooper has 5 personal fouls. And the Celtics have opened up their biggest lead of the ball game at 14. Kareem fighting back. And the Lakers maintain possession.
Yeah, that shot Dennis Johnson made is the type of shot that is the sword in the heart. A shot you never expect them to make.
7 minutes remaining, 4th period. Their half-court offense, as you said so many times, is